So for anyone that says you can't get anything done at the UN, they need to know there's a new sheriff in town.
Now, that sheriff is preparing to ride out of New York, but she'll leave a legacy that most Israelis will be eternally grateful for.
What is troublesome to some people is that the United States had the courage and honesty to recognize a fundamental reality. Jerusalem has been the political, cultural, and spiritual homeland of the Jewish people for thousands of years. For some, this is supposedly a cause for violence. But let's remember that the Hamas terrorist organization has been inciting violence for years, long before the United States decided to move our embassy. As it has in previous years, the Human Rights Council passed 5 resolutions against Israel, more than the number passed against North Korea, Iran, and Syria combined. This disproportionate focus and unending hostility towards Israel is clear proof that the Council is motivated by political bias, not by human rights.
So, who will the new sheriff be? The odds-on favorite appears to be Dina Powell, a current Goldman Sachs executive and former Deputy National Security Advisor to President Donald Trump. Powell served in the administration for less than a year, but she was instrumental in developing Middle East policy and spent valuable time at the State Department during the George W. Bush administration. Richard Grenell was confirmed as the U.S. ambassador to Germany in April, but he has a long history in GOP foreign policy circles. He was America's longest-serving spokesperson at the United Nations, working during the George W. Bush administration. Grenell was floated as a potential U.S. ambassador to NATO earlier in the year. A dark horse could be acting Undersecretary for Public Diplomacy, Heather Nauert, a former ABC News correspondent and Fox News host. The State Department spokesperson is a Trump favorite and a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. One thing is for sure, Israel will be watching closely. Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.
I'm very